pretty common for him to counterpick and know a lot of characters, but he went straight to HQT, man. He did not wait. He didn't care what character he picked.
Yeah, and we haven't seen King compete in
Bagdash right out of the rune.
In a lot of those Yomi guys we haven't seen in action in quite some time. And so King showing up in a place where iLuusions has done really well with a new character. We'll see if iLuusions can kind of show him, you know, this is my territory, son. We'll see.
And you see how often Forever King is throwing those discs out on knockdown, on blocked pokes, on hip pokes, on dropped combos. The disc is coming out, and he's going straight back into whatever he wants to do. Knowing that Quan really doesn't have the armor to do much about it. And he jumps right into the disc and another disc.
Yeah, that might be the most smart disc I've ever seen thrown in a single round.
Yeah, there should be an achievement for that or a trophy.
Round 2, fight.
I mean, why wouldn't you? The disc is smart, guys. It's actually going to do the work for you.
Yeah, and it auto-corrects as well.
Look at that.
If you teleport before that disc, you know, it goes into motion, it'll just track and go backwards. And jump right into the disc.
Had so much trouble with that smart disc so far. And this was so convincing.
The amount of respect.
Alright, that was convincing enough to where I'm pretty sure iLuusions is going to go straight to character select and pick one of his 13 characters. I know he's been playing with Reptile a lot. And Reptile, one of those characters that does really good full screen. He's got Brawler Cassie, Sun God Kotal. I do not advise either of those two against this character. Cassie maybe. The hard knockdowns do very well, but you got to get in on this man.
Yeah, he jumped into a lot of discs. I mean, like, sometimes HQT is one of those characters that can be played many different ways, as you see with, you know, a Melina or in like a Sub-Zero GM sub, they can rush down. There's aspects of rush down, and there's aspects of, you know, just very defensive sub. And Forever King, you can tell why he won the tournaments that he did with this character. He was playing it so well, smothering.
And yep, iLuusions here going with that Nimble Reptile, and he does things with Nimble Reptile. I don't see a lot of Reptile players. He uses Basilisk so often, and it gives me nightmares just watching because he'll Basilisk up, and the zoning becomes so much stronger full screen.
Yes, you can't move as fast. He can move 2 times as fast. Oh, and blocks the mix-up very good.
If you block that, you just have to blow that up with any string that you possess. There's such a big gap in that low in the force ball. I'm pretty sure Forever King knows that. I'm not too sure, because that's kind of universal for most players that have ever played against Reptile to know that you can just blow that up with any string.
You can definitely blow it up. Predator definitely has something in his arsenal to be able to interrupt. And here we go, thrown into the corner. Now we're going to go with some HQT pressure. Mix-ups, cancels, smart discs.
But that down forward anti-airing from so far there.
Oh, and it looked like King was expecting that slide to come and just didn't wait long enough.
It looks like that smart disc guy's just like, ooh, throwing iLuusions game plan off so well. And all iLuusions really need is to open up one time. Ooh, just goes to the safe 50-50s here.
Not only is it safe, let's not forget that it's actually a plus overhead.
Plus overhead that beats lows. It's savage. It moves him back.
Oh, he went right through him with that dash, and he was actually standing up. That was so weird.
If he has a bar, he can get a full combo punish. This is looking very good from iLuusions. This looks like a really smart pick.
Yeah, I like it.
It looks like he's a little more comfortable full screen and getting in with those dashes and slides. Having that threat of EX slide to always get the knockdown And then those safe 50-50s that, because what's Predator's wake-up
There
game?
is a new king.
If he doesn't have 2 bars, you don't really have anything to really worry about.
I mean,
And-
you'll see a lot of them wake up with the triple lasers, the standing lasers, but I mean, we all know Predator's armor is pretty garbage.
And the reptile string, I'm kind of sad that I'm forgetting the name of that string now, but the multi-hitting low,
The back 3-4.
yeah, would blow up anything he does. It'll go underneath laser, it'll armor break, and it does a decent amount of damage. And Forever King going with what could be the counter pick, and
Ooh.
ice ball. And we've seen King break this character out in counter pick situations. You saw it against me in the other online tournament that we're not going to mention. Picking sub against Kotal, which is actually a really smart pick, especially back then, but even better now.
Oh, just go straight into the ass phone. Forever King gonna take advantage of this. Sets the clone up. What's the mix? Illusion slides right out. Illusion's actually trying to stay alive in this despite the health lead.
Yeah, Reptile, at least given the option of the 2 hitting wake up to get him out of the clone setups. And Herbie,
Yeah.
very unfortunate. So we could see Illusions go for a pick once again if he loses this. But, here we go, to get things rolling. He actually could have got a Basilisk going if he'd have done that neutral jump punch just a little bit later. Because off of any of those combos, you do a late NJP into Basilisk, and you can get a nice little mid 30% combo and the corner push.
Very good zoning from Illusions right now. And there's that low.
16%. And King did not want to come off any bar there. And didn't block, didn't want to give Illusions a little bit extra meter. Goes in round 3 with all the meter. And ooh, I did not expect Illusions to make it over that hitbox.
Illusions has no meter. Forever King has 3 and he breaks. Oh, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's well,
yeah, that was so close to where he could have maybe done the run combo, but I wouldn't have trusted it either. That was so close.
And that's when you can tell a real specialist, man, is, you know, if the gravity just doesn't seem right, or you hit the character a little bit late mid combo, you know, if you have the ability to know, okay, I need to end with this because I hit it too late. That's a real character specialist, man. A real pro, as they say.
Ooh, and finally King gets that ice ball to work in his favor. Doesn't have enough to kill here, but could chip out. Ooh, I expect him to go into an EX Shatter chip out situation, and King going up 2-1. And I expect Illusions to go to another character. And
this is not a good place for Illusions because, you know, he lost the first match, he switched, he got the win, and then Forever King switched. So Illusions, no matter what he picks next,
He's stuck with him.
Yeah, and he's got to be ready for King to counterpick that character.
Ooh, big updates from the bracket, guys, as King moves up 2-1 here. Raptor beats Full Auto, and it's going to be Raptor versus Semiij for top 8. And SylverRye is out, losing to a Lovely Prince, a Mournful Katana main. As we brought it up earlier, we have not seen Mournful yet. We are going to see Mournful tonight.
Yes!
A Lovely Prince sends SylverRye home in an upset.
Wow. I knew there was a reason I brought that character up. I knew it. I knew it. I've thought so many times just kind of want to go lab that character, Mournful. Just really see what she's all about. Look, if you have a safe wake up in this version of the game, you're good to go. And that shadow kick she has, or eclipse kick, whatever it's technically called, that thing is so gross.
Illusion's going with a great pick in this matchup in particular, just because Kungjin's normals can get through the ice clone so well. Shock room to deal with it, kind of full screen. And Kungjin, a good pick for almost any character that I think Forever King's going to go to if he loses this. I'm not saying he's going to lose this. But I'm just saying, if he does, Kung Jin just does so good across the board.
And we know King has probably the most experience versus Shaolin than probably most anybody else. Just because Slayer, you know, Slayer was such a good Shaolin. Ooh, and just totally whiffed. And does it again. And you notice that on block, the low chakram will not return anymore. It doesn't come back. And
Luckily
it's actually punishable. Yeah,
Luckily
exactly.
That was able to come back. And he just did a raw slide and it went into the ice clone. Ooh, not close enough to get the conversion. Does get kind of a little tiny 50-50 with the ender of that combo being an overhead, but could have chakrammed at the end as well.
Ooh, and a nice block on the slide. I'm not sure what King threw that slide out there for, but very good.
iLuusions 1 round away from sending us to a final game. And this is one of those ones where on paper we saw it and went, oh my gosh. He's going to get Sub's corner game going. But Kung Jin with one of those wake-ups that just gives people nightmares.
And this is going to be some pretty decent damage, about 37%, I think. 36.
One off.
I was close. Ooh, and jumped right into the clone. It's been a while since King has thrown out a clone, so I think iLuusions got a little bit comfortable.
And this is going to be close to the round.
You can little chip out. You can do, ooh.
Oh, and taking a page out of Acid's book. Just doing a raw slide with the clone out.
I mean, why not?
Final round. Fight.
Forever King was taking some notes. Yeah, I would have broken much sooner. I wasn't paying attention to his stamina though. Oh, an anti-crossover step. To try to anti-air Kung Jin is ballsy in and of itself.
It's a bold move.
Oh, and look at the clone at the perfect distance to get max damage. It drops it. That could have been the match.
iLuusions has one bar. King can break, and that's going to do it.
Forever King 3-1 over iLuusions, and that is very important for iLuusions, who was in that position to gain those extra points with SonicFox being gone. And Forever King joining us for the first time at the Kombat Cup and sending a statement, sending one of the top players home